What up, guys? Caterpie TCG here today doing a pretty odd deck profile. So this deck got like top 64 at Japan Nationals. I think it was National, I don't remember. A huge tournament. There was like 960 players. So top 64 is pretty good. This is Japan's format, so this is not the same format as US. They have an X and Y on format right now. So, sort of a cross between US standard and expanded. It's actually a pretty cool format. I honestly feel like in the US we should have a black and white on format, an X and Y on format, and a Sun and Moon on format. That would make a lot of different formats viable, but still not have super annoying card pools. And the X and Y format is a lot more enjoyable to play. So, yeah. That's just my personal opinion. Anyway, this deck is Hippopotas, I don't know how to say it, Electrode GX. I don't fully understand the deck, to be perfectly honest, but I'll do my best to understand and tell you guys how it works. So, first, Hippopotas is not bad. It has an attack which does, for fighting in a DCE, 50, and if there's 3 or fewer cards left in your deck, it does 130 more damage. So that's 180 damage, which is pretty darn good. Then has Voltorb, which, this is the Voltorb that was used. It's a pretty, I think this is probably the best Voltorb in the format that's usable. If it's knocked out, basically you flip a coin, and if heads, you can put 5 damage counters on the Pokemon that knocked it out. So, pretty decent card, actually. Then there's Electrode GX, which, 190 HP, weak to fighting, so that's kind of annoying. Resistant to steel, which I don't know if steel is a big thing in the Japanese meta. Both of his attacks are irrelevant. There's no way to use the attacks. Fortunately, I don't know what the GX attack does, so I don't need to read it. But it does have an ability where you can knock it out, and you can attach 5, I don't remember if it's attach or put in your hand, 5 basic energies. I think this is essentially, you can knock it out so that you can use Sledgehammer, and then while you're trying to mill yourself out so that you can use 11th Hour Tackle, you can use Sledgehammer. That is my interpretation of the deck. I don't know if it's correct. This deck is super confusing and weird. I don't really understand it, to be perfectly honest. But it did very well, so it has to be okay, at least. One, Diancie. Diancie Prism just increases your damage from fighting-type Pokemon, so it's very nice. One, Shaymin EX. If you forgot what this card does, when you play it, you can use Setup and draw until you have 6. Used to be a very big card in the meta. See, this is part of the reason why I want the like X and Y cards to come back. Shaymin was awesome. Versus Seeker was awesome. Battle Compressor was kind of annoying, but whatever. Yeah. So I really feel like they should have an X and Y on format. Leave a like if you agree with me. I don't think that they should rotate expanded. I think they should have 3 formats. That might be a little hard to test, I guess. I guess that's kind of a problem. I don't know. Just comment what you think about that. One, Oranguru. Instruct is a lovely ability where if you get, like, end to 1 or whatever, you can use Instruct. One thing I don't understand is, it seems like there should be an Oranguru from Sun and Moon in this deck, so that you can essentially, once you deck out, you can shuffle, like 3 cards back, so that you can, use 11th Hour Tackle again. I don't know, just, like, having a different Oranguru sounds really good. I guess there's only 5 energies that they could use. Still, I think it would be pretty awesome. 4 Sycamore for draw support, 1 N for draw support, and then a Guzma to target what you want, and to stall, I guess. Since there is, like, Versus Seeker and a lot of items in this deck, you don't really need a lot of draw supporters. 1 Perilous City. I guess just to, cause Zoroark is a big deck in Japan. They do still have Skyfield. They don't have Execute, but they still have Skyfield. So Parallel City, would be nice. See, another reason why I think, X and Y on format. You have the Zoroark with Skyfield deck, which is pretty good. But you don't have Execute or Colorless or Getsis, which makes it broken. That's just my opinion. 4 puzzle at a time, just to get back cards that you need. 4 Acro Bike, I guess this is just to speed up the deck out process and to get cards that you need. This card is actually coming back to us in Standard very soon. I did choose to use the English version so that you guys could read it. But basically, look at the top 2. Grab one, discard the other. For Trainer's Mail, I guess just to speed out the deck out process. I think most of the items are really just to sort of deck yourself out, so that you can use 11th Hour Tackle. And I guess sort of the point may be, you take 2 prize cards with Sledgehammer, so that's 4, and then you can use 11th Hour Tackle to take your other 2. I'm guessing. That's probably a bad guess, but 4 Roller Skates. Flip a coin if heads, draw 3 cards. I used to love this card. It's not a great card, but in this deck it's pretty nice. 4 Battle Compressor. Just another mill card, sort of. 4 Ultra Ball to get out what you need, like Electrode GX, Shaymin, things like that. 4 Versus Seeker to recycle your supporters. 2 Nest Balls so that you can get out really any of your other basics, besides like Shaymin. 2 Floatstone, just to retreat Pokemon that you don't want active. 1 Town Map, I'm guessing so that you can, when you take your early prizes, you can piece together what you need to take out your other knockouts. 1 Focus Sash, I guess this prevents, supposed to prevent Buzzwole from getting knocked out so that you can use it another turn. 1 Choice Band. Choice Band's pretty nice. Just to increase your damage. And then 4 Strong Energies, making 11th Hour Tackle do 200. 200, or wait, no. Yeah, 200. Wait, is that right? That doesn't seem right. No, that's right. Yeah. It does... Wait, I'm bad at math. Let me read. Okay, 50 plus 130 is 180. Okay, yeah. So, Choice Band makes it do 210, with Strong Energy, 200 with just Diancie, also 200. With all of them, it's a lot. So basically the damage adds up. With just a Strong Energy, you can do 200. With Diancie, you can one-shot basically everything. So yeah, pretty nice. And also, remember Zoroark is weak to fighting. So, 4 DCE to use 11th Hour Tackle, and then 1 Fighting Energy, I'm guessing, just as an extra energy. So this is a pretty weird deck. I still don't fully think that I understand how it works, but I think basically you'll use Electrode to put yourself at 4 prize cards, use Buzzwole to take out some knockouts, then eventually deck yourself out, close to deck yourself out, so you have 3-ish cards left, and use 11th Hour Tackle to string together your last prize cards. That's how it seems like it should be. I'm usually wrong with things like that. Also, I'm guessing that one thing you can do is, because I believe this does all basic energies with Electrode, I think that you can Battle Compressor early one of your fighting energies, so that you can, I don't remember if it attaches it or just adds it to your hand, but you can get an energy with Battle Compressor, basically. Anyway, leave a like and subscribe to my channel. I know this was kind of a long video. I was kind of trying to figure out how the deck worked as I was talking, because that usually helps. I'm on a kind of busy schedule. But yeah, hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, leave a like and subscribe to my channel for more deck profiles that are a bit more competitive, I guess, than this. And peace.